All right, I'm live. Go live on Instagram. Okay, Instagram, don't play with me now. There we go. Oh, did I end the fucking live? I think I did. Okay, there we go. We're live on Instagram as well. All right. Welcome back to KachiTV. Today is what, the 8th of September 2024. Almost the end of a year, right? A great year so far. For me at least. I mean, even though I haven't accomplished all my goals, but I'm hoping that I will, in the nearest in the next. I mean, there are a lot of goals I'm looking to accomplish, right? So I don't even think 4 months is enough for me. It's a lifetime. It's a lifetime thing for me to accomplish my goals. Hey man, my goals obviously I've projected in the next 3 years, which is getting down to at least 2 years now. I'm looking to make $1 million for 1 year, not like in the 3 year span, right? I'm looking to make $1 million in a year in 3 years. That's one of my goals. I don't know if I can accomplish that in 4 months, but I know in 3 years I definitely will be closer to reaching my goals. That's how I set my goals, by the way. And hopefully it comes to pass. If it doesn't, I should be close to my goals by the end of by the end of my projection, right? But anyway, we're here today. Oh, I'm here today, just like I do every Sunday, and I react to some silly stuff or some interesting things that I see on Instagram, and I give my thoughts, and I hope that you guys can watch and also, share your thoughts as well. But anyway, let's get into it. First off today, I have this dude who's a little bit, but by the way, thanks to everyone who's, before I start talking whatever, right? Before I start saying whatever, right? Thanks to everyone who's watched, who's subscribed, who's liked the channel so far. I'm still trying to grow this channel and hopefully make something out of this. And the likes and the views and the comments, those are the things that encourage me, to keep coming here and keep making these videos every Sunday. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that for sure, for sure. But that being said, let's get into it. So we have this dude who, I'm gonna share my screen real quick, and trust me, I'm getting used to this now. I'm not gonna act like, oh, I don't know what's going on. I know exactly what I'm doing. So give me 1 second, and I'll bring my screen up here for everyone to see. All right, we have this shared. Boom. All right. So dude here, his name is Abu Ahmad, and his Twitter handle is im_Muaz. All right, he's like, my mom wants me to give her my daughter so that she can train her and also get someone to play and talk with. Okay, understandable. My wife is vehemently against it, saying she's not dead yet. Why would my mom raise the kid? I don't know what to do. Like I said, right? I try to react to silly things and interesting things. I would say this is interesting. I wouldn't outrightly say, "Oh, this is silly." No, I don't. There are no stupid opinions. I would say, there are no stupid opinions. People express themselves how they feel, right? And dude here is a little bit confused on what he needs to do in this situation. I mean, your daughter is your daughter with your wife, right? You guys made that daughter, right? Or made that child, right? Um, your mom, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, we should ask the question like, is your dad still around? Maybe your dad is not around anymore. Maybe your dad passed, unfortunately. Maybe how about your siblings? How about you go visit your mom? How about you make it like a thing where you go visit your mom every other Sunday or every other weekend or every weekend, make time out to go visit your mom and spend time with her so she's not bored. Because older when people get older, their friends and all that good stuff, everybody has their lives now. And your mom obviously is probably in that time range where there's not a lot of friends that come around to hang out and stuff like that, which is typical for most older people, right? So it's understandable, but she wanting to have your daughter to herself and play with her and talk with, that's a little bit selfish. That's a little bit selfish on her end because she's not considering your wife. She's not considering even you. Like, wouldn't you Abu Ahmad, wouldn't you want to spend time with your daughter as well? I mean, isn't that why you had the daughter in the first place? Wouldn't you want to spend time with that daughter and play with your daughter and, you know, make memories and all that? Let's take your wife out of the equation right now. Let's talk about you, right? Wouldn't you want to have that time with your daughter and create those memories? You know, it will be interesting to see what people in the comments, because this garnered at least 71K views as at the 5th of September. So I'm going to go to my Twitter and try to figure out what other people are saying about this conversation right here in 1 second. I'm going to figure out my Twitter in 1 second. I should have had my Twitter up already. I don't know what's going on, but let's see. Twitter. Let's see. Let's go to my Twitter and find this dude. All right. What's his name again? Abu Ayam Mwaz. Hopefully I can find the tweet, because sometimes it just get drowned in I am underscore MUAAZ. Let's find this dude. All right. Found the sucker. It's not a sucker per se, but you know, you get what I'm saying. I hope you get what I'm saying, though. I hope you get what I'm saying. Let's find that tweet. All right. Someone, I believe the old woman need someone to make her happy. To me, that's not a. Come on now. This is some dumb comment right here. Yeah, we understand that, but you know, it will be selfish for her to have the kid by herself. The kid can visit her every other Sunday or whatever, or you being her child, you can go spend time with your mom, right? Your daughter is your daughter. You are your mother's child. It's, you know, and your wife. Come on now, that's selfish. That's really selfish to say. I'm looking for the. Yeah, someone here has the same opinion as me, right? So I'm not just talking anything that comes out of my mouth. I consider your mom as a selfish person for trying to deny a child her biological mother's care and the mother the opportunity of training her child by herself. Listen to your wife. You're married to her, not your mother. Absolutely, my boy. Absolutely. I'm looking for my mom wants me to train her. There we go. Here's the tweet. So let's go into this tweet and see what people are saying. There we go. Okay. There we go. Let me bring this tab closer to this other one. Actually, let me bring it over here. So, boom. All right, there we go. So here's the tweet. My mom wants me to give her my daughter. That's the tweet we just read, right? I have my screen blacked out. That's how I like to see my screen, right? But anyway, your wife is the mother of a child. Listen to her, please. Avoid inviting trouble into your home. I mean, I think it's common sense. I don't even think it's trouble. There's no trouble here. It's just common sense. Your daughter can go visit your mom on weekends, on holidays. You can go spend time with your mom. That's understandable. Your wife wouldn't even have it. Then it would take a selfish wife to not understand that, you know, her child can go visit her grandma, you know, at some, you know, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks on some holidays, you know, stuff like that. Then it would take a selfish wife to say, no, that's not going to happen. But for your child to permanently go stay with your mom, I think that's a little bit selfish coming from your mom, you know. But let's see what other people are saying here. Why should you give your daughter to your mom to train? Good. This has happened to me before, so I decided that my daughter only go to my mom to spend. Absolutely, that's a good point, right? That's a good point. Mom should. Hey, listen, right? I said what I said out of my own opinion. And it seems like most people are in support of what I said in the comment section. You know, do what you think is right. Okay, that's you playing it safe. I will be in the comment section just like me, right? No, it's not confusing. It's quite straightforward. It's not confusing at all. Share your daughter, stay in between them. There's no share. You don't share anything. You know, you are the man of. Hey, stop playing. No, this is not. We're not playing that. No. let's see, your wife should make the final decision and not you or your mom. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It's a joint, it has to be a collective effort. And some common sense has to come into play here. Your daughter is your daughter, your daughter is your daughter, and your wife is also your daughter's mother. I mean, it's common sense, right? There's no going around this. There's no trying to spin this around. It's a selfish decision coming from your mom. That's my last take. I'm not going to keep, because I think there's a ton of comments here. I'm not going to keep going back and forth with this. I think the majority of the people in the comment section agree with me too, right? But anyway, if you're listening to this, let us know what you think in the comment sections. My opinion is that I think it's a selfish decision from the mom. But anyway, with that, we're going to move to the next story here that I have. All right, this is about daddy issues. So we have a lady who has daddy issues, and I think I have a video for this one. So let's see. Let me go find that video. Our lady here has daddy issues, so let's see what's going on with her daddy issues. Doom. The video is downloading right now. I don't want to play it. I don't want to play the video like what's it called? Straight from my drive, because then it has these choppy sounds and all that good stuff. I should have downloaded it while I was making the other one. It's gonna take a second. My internet is so fast. I'm running 1 gigabyte per second, right? So it's really fast. Boom, video downloaded. Let's go. Told you guys, man. I have the best internet connection here. Shout out to Xfinity. All right, let's get that video on the tab and go from there. All right, we have the tab I need here at the stage. And by the way, this video is from Tunde Ednut's page, so shout out to Tunde Ednut. Let me see if I can zoom this in. My zooming in or out. Okay. All right, let's go here. This is what I want to zoom in. All right, there we go. Boom.
Shy away from it. I really respect and love my mom a lot. I'm very disrespectful towards my dad. I'm not even going to shy away from it. I really respect and love my mom a lot. But my dad, I don't respect him. I don't think he's a human being. I don't think he's a person. He's very, like, I feel like all my trust issues and then me not knowing my worth at an early stage in my life all comes from that man. How do you have a father, an actual dad who had you talk to him and he's just like, don't talk to me. You know what? The last time I spoke to him was when I was in uni. I told you the story. I got the admission to Legon. And then I called him and I'm like, oh, I'm going to Legon. I was like 16 or so. It's like, I'm going to Legon. He was like, so why am I telling him this information? Like, why am I telling him?
Why? Like,
yeah, my daddy, like, he despises me. Like, I'm not his.
Like, are you your dad and your mom, and they're not together?
They're not together, but he's cool with my brother.
But
yeah, he talks to my brother. He sends him money. My brother even lives with him. My brother's been living with him for like years now.
What if he's not really your dad?
He is actually. You know what? I have never spoken about my daddy issues on any of my accounts. This is my first time talking about it. And I don't like talking about him because, like I said, he's a demon. I don't like him. I don't
demon. Hey, demon.
I don't like him. Or I feel like I don't like him.
Has your mom ever told you anything that would like make you understand why your father treats you the way he treats you? But there should be.
All right. I mean, obviously, daddy issues, right? Again, shout out to Tunde Ednut, right? I don't know. I think daddies, fathers should do well because, your daughters, right? Your daughters you are the man, the first man that they should fall in love with, right? Being the father, if you have a daughter, your daughter should first fall in love with you and understand what love is, and you should be the one to show them what true love is, so that when they go out there, start dating other men, they already know what love is, so they shouldn't settle for less. But when you treat your daughters like, they are nothing, you don't have this relationship with them, it creates a lot of problems. You see what she's saying, right? She said she called her father a demon. A demon. Like, that's really hard. That's a really harsh word to use. She also says she disrespects her dad. She doesn't have any love for her dad. This creates a lot of chaos. And I believe this would be a very strong woman to try to compartmentalize this and understand that this is just I hope anyway that she's able to compartmentalize this and say, this is just my dad, this is just one person, and other men, or most other men, are not like this. Because trust me, if a woman, a child, a girl, a small girl, small child, girl, female child, whatever, I'm talking a lot of shit right now, right? But you get a point, right? If a child, a girl, doesn't have that love from their father at first, because that's how it's supposed to be. The girl child should first fall in love with their father. So if they don't have that first love from their father or whatever, right, it's going to be hard for them to trust other men, because in their head they're going to be like, that's how men are. You think, oh no, it's not like that. But hey, listen, you're going to say it's not like that because you're looking at yourself. You're just looking at yourself. But the truth is, the truth is, this is how it is. Daddy issues stems from, dads not showing that love and care and affection to their daughters, right? These daughters are going to grow up and be like, men are just shit. And calling men demons, because that's how she sees her dad, right? She's going to project that onto other men and be like, that's how most men are. They don't care about you. They don't give a fuck about you and all that good stuff. But anyway, this is what I think. I wish. Okay, this was on Tunde Ednot's page. Tunde Ednot posts a lot of stuff, so it's gonna be hard for me to go find. I probably can. Let me go find out one for sure. Let me go find that specific one and see what the comments, because the comments are always interesting, right? Too dead not. Let's see if we can find that video in 5 seconds. If I can't, I'm just gonna move forward with it, because he posts a lot of content a day, so I can't remember when I took that one, so it's gonna be hard for me to find it, but hopefully I can find it in the next 2-3 seconds. Otherwise, it's what it is. I can't find it. I'm not going to keep scrolling, wasting everybody's time. But anyway, that's my opinion, man. And if you're watching this again, please let us know what you think. I think daddy issues, it doesn't just end there. It goes into the people being affected by these issues, right? Projecting that mindset on other men and saying, oh, all men are like that, which is a bad thing, and it's not true. Most men are not like that, right? That's your daddy. That's your daddy. It's not every man, okay? And they have a podcast, by the way. Let me see what the name of the podcast is again, so I can give them a small shout out. Hopefully, do they see it? I think the name of the podcast is Rants and Bants Confessions. So shout out to Rants and Bants Confessions podcast. It's just 3 friends sitting and having some talks and talking about their lives. So shout out to you guys, man. Okay. Let's move to the next story we have here. Okay, she never felt happy with her husband. Okay. Why don't you feel happy with your husband? That's sad. Now let's see why she doesn't feel happy with her husband. Her name is Mini F Baby. Mini F Baby, what's the problem? Mini F Baby, what's the problem, right? Okay, she says, I spent 2 years of my life unhappy with this man. I've been in denial about my desires for women. Okay. And I'm ready to live with my truth. I was never attracted to this man. I never fell in love with this man. My husband was just a good guy that I felt I needed, but I never wanted him. I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks about me. I'm choosing me and my happiness, which is good. Choosing you and your happiness is not a bad thing. I would encourage that for anybody too, right? I'm much prettier when I smile, and a smile is something this man never gave me. I filed the divorce. Okay, you didn't need to yell now. Why have that in all caps? Okay, Mini F Baby, you look pretty too when you're frowning. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, hey, if you're seeing this, man, you would agree with me. She's pretty too, right? When she's hey, Mini baby, you're pretty when maybe you're prettier when you smile, but you're pretty when you're not smiling too. I'm just saying. And you say he's a good man. Well, I'll do the good man like that, right? Mini baby. Let's see what else she has to say here. Mini baby says, I've been with my husband for 2 years and I never smiled. The day I seen you at the truck stop in Mobile feeling. The day I seen you. Okay, I'm gonna start again. The day I seen you at the truck stop in Mobile feeling that 18-wheeler. Hey, you can't blame me now. The it's not well punctuated, so I'm struggling. I instantly felt butterflies. But in 1 month, you gave me a feeling that a man couldn't give me in 2 years. I'm tired of hiding my true self. I want you to know I'm ready to walk away from my marriage and spend my life with you. I love you, woman. Okay, she's smiling now. She's smiling. And this is her new wife, right? That's how they say, right? Wife can't be a husband because she's a woman, right? I mean, you're pretty too when you're smiling, but maybe prettier, I guess. But hey, I don't know. This story here is a little bit people will do what they got to do at the end of the day, and whatever anybody says is just opinions. Being happy should be everybody's priority, and if you feel you're not happy with your marriage, and you filed for divorce, that's great. And personally, I would say I wish you all the best. But definitely a lot of people are going to have opinions, right? And I'm going to go find this post on Facebook. But before I go find the post on Facebook, I'm just going to add with my own opinion and thoughts on this. Whatever you think is best for you, that's what personally I'm going to encourage. That's for sure. And it seems like you're happy with this woman and you want to go there and do what you're doing. But one thing I'm going to say, right, about this women and, being lesbian and men and being, gay, right? That's, the whole gay situation, right? Whether you're lesbian or a man and all that good. I don't know the term for a man being with another man, I guess homosexual, right? The thing is this, right? A woman can be with a man and say, "Oh, I don't feel happy with a man," and then that woman becomes a lesbian or says, "Oh, I'm now a lesbian," and it's fine. It's fine. And they're gonna say the world is gonna say, "Oh, she's just exploring." she's just exploring. She's just exploring, right? She's just exploring. It's fun. I mean, there's nothing wrong with exploring, right? But then here's the double standard. If a man explores... Oh my God, forgive me, man. If a man explores, man, you're staying there, man. You stay over there. Don't come back over here. Stay over there, my boy. But a woman can explore. She can explore a man, she can explore a woman, she can explore a man again, she can explore a woman. She can do this as much times as she likes. A woman, right? This is a double standard I'm just pointing out, right? But if a man goes to the other side, you see what I'm saying, right? You see what I'm saying, right? If a man goes to the other side, it's over with. You better stay over there. Okay. Hey, that's just something. That's just an observation. That's just an observation, man. Hey, by the way, this shit is fake. I just needed a little bit pop because the brown or beige color is just a little bit boring. So I just needed a little bit of pop, right? So this is fake. It's not real. It's fake. Okay. I can't afford expensive shit. Hey, listen, right? But let's get back to the story. I'm gonna go to Facebook and try to find this story, and hopefully I can. Otherwise, we're just gonna move to the next, because it's always fun to read the comments, right? Mini F baby. Let me see if I can find Mini F baby. Mini F baby. Let's see if we can find her. Mini F baby. Maybe I didn't type that correctly. Mini F baby. Mini F baby, man. Hey, the most I can say is that I'm glad you're happy where you are. And that's what I think every reasonable person would wish for you, you know, to be happy. Because, you know, nobody wants to see anybody happy and do anybody unhappy and do some crazy stuff, right? I would say if that makes you happy, for sure, by all means, do it and be happy, you know. And I wish you all the best, Mini F baby. But I'm trying to find your page. Trying to find your page here. Probably you're not public, so I won't be able to find you. Okay, it doesn't seem like you're public. Maybe your page is on, you know, like a private page or whatever, right? Okay, I can't find Mini F baby's page to go read the comments. It would have been an interesting comment section though. But anyway, I wish you all the best, Mini F baby, and you know, do what's best for you by all means. All right, let's go see Very Dark Man. This would be the next story we have here. Very Dark Man. He says he hacks into Iyabo Joe's Instagram. Let me go see if I have hopefully I have the video. Okay, it doesn't seem like I do. It doesn't seem like I do have that video, so I'm going to skip this story, and maybe if I find it before the end of this live stream, I'm going to come back to you, but otherwise I'm just going to skip that for now and go to the next one. All right, the next one here is this man, strong man. Strong man, right? He runs 100 miles to go see his girlfriend, which is very, very interesting. Let's see, running man. this was from Worldstar, by the way. Shout out to Worldstar. And again, I don't have the comment section. Oh man, Worldstar, they drop a lot of posts just like Tunde Not, so I can't. Let me see. Maybe I sent it to my inbox, and hopefully I can find it there. That's what I should do. I should send stuff like this to my okay, it's right here. Great. So it's in my inbox because I sent it to my inbox. So we're going to read the comment sections from the inbox because I don't even have an opinion on this one. Because running 100 miles, I don't know who you are though, but I don't know. You should I hope you are at the Olympics because you're just wasting your talents here, man. I don't know why you're going to be running 100 miles to go see your girlfriend. I don't even know if you know your girlfriend was, if she needed like help, you could have like called 911 or whatever, right? 100 miles. Do you know what it is? That's like several cities away from where you are, and you ran. That's interesting. I hope you sign up for the Olympics though. According to reports, let's zoom this in. According to reports, a man from San Diego ran 100 miles to his girlfriend's front door in Los Angeles. Aaron Green, 26, who began running marathons he's a runner. He's a track star. I don't know who sang that song, but it just came to my mind. Aaron Green, 26, who began running marathons just 2 years ago, came up with the crazy idea to run from his home in San Diego to his girlfriend's place in LA. The entire trek took him around 32 hours. Wow. Clarissa Shields, she's yelling. She's like, what? Is her name Jenny? I don't know, man. If he wanted, he would. Ladies. And when he got caught up cheating, bro will beat Bo. Okay, and when he got caught her cheating, bro will beat Bo's record. Bro, sign up for the Olympics, man. What are you doing? You're wasting your talent. That's for sure, man. Oh, man, people do crazy shit for love, man. It's just ridiculous. I think it is, man. I think it is, for sure. Oh, man. Love, great now. They're going to raise the bar on us. If you don't run 100 miles from me, you don't love me. Okay. and I can't get a damn text, right? Me too. I don't know. What's the deal with this, right? What's the deal? What's the deal with the texting? I can't even get a text. And this dude right here is running 100 miles, man. 100 miles, man. I wouldn't even run to the corner for my ex. Bro, it's ridiculous. My parents, right? That's a good one. My parents aren't home, right? She probably texted him with my parents aren't home, and bro ran. You could have taken an Uber or just drove down there or take the train, right? You could have done something different instead of just, man, I think that's insane. Bro, the comment section is just going crazy. And then he finds out she broke up with him because he doesn't have a car, right? That would be sad though. That would be sad if she did that, right? That would be sad. Let's see. Why are you doing this, my boy? Why are you doing this, my boy? Now, the one he's driving to is the one we want to know about, right? At least spell his name right. What's his name? I don't know. But anyway, it's an interesting one, isn't it? I think it is, right? I don't know, but you need to sign up for the Olympics. That's what I'm going to say. You need to sign up for the Olympics. You know, you're just wasting your talents, you know, running around, running 32 hours to go, you know, see you. I hope you had at least a bottle of water or something, you know, so you stay hydrated. Because I heard it's been over 100 degrees in LA. So, you know, it's been over 100 degrees in LA for 5 days now, right? Or for a while now. So, you know, I hope at least you had a bottle of water or something. Man, shout out to you, man, Aaron Green. Okay. I have another story here. Is $1 million a lot of money? Oh, okay, I had someone in the comment section sending me some, what to say? Okay, this motherfucker is trolling now. So what am I gonna do? I'm going to ban user and their comments. How about that? Okay. Let's go back here. People just like to hate, right? They see you trying to do some fun stuff and they want to hate. Hey, you can't get to me, man. My mindset is just on a different level. So do whatever I have to do. But what I'm gonna do is fucking ban you and all that good stuff. But anyway, let's get back to what we're doing here. Is $1 million a lot of money? Let's find out, right? Let's find out. I think I have a video for that one. And this was from Joe Budden. Shout out to Joe Budden, man. It was from his Joe Budden's podcast. So shout out to Joe Budden. Sure. I don't know what's happening there, but please don't cut me off, internet. I was trying to brag, right? My internet is like one gigabyte of speed, right? And now the internet is trying to fail me. Share this tab instead. All right, we're going to see what Joe Budden and his crew has to say here. Why is this tripping?
$1 million a lot of money to you? I still think $1 million is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
It is.
And when people say a lot of money, I think they confuse it with life-changing money. Like a lot of times,
it's also life-changing money. $1 million is life-changing money.
It can be.
It can be.
No, it is. Not it can be. It is.
Today in northern New Jersey, New York, $1 million is not life-changing money.
Not at all.
It's not.
Not even close.
Yes, it is.
$1 million would change my life, and I'm not poor.
And there's plenty of people like Parks. $1 million a lot of money to you? I still think $1 million is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
It is.
And when people say a lot of money, I think they confuse it with life-changing money. Like a lot of times,
it's also life-changing money.
$1 million is life-changing money.
It can be.
It can be.
No, it is. Not it can be. It is.
Today in northern New Jersey, New York, $1 million is not life-changing money.
Not at all.
It's not.
Not even
It
close.
is.
Yes, it is.
$1 million would change my life, and I'm not poor.
And there's plenty of people like Parks.
I don't understand. Like, hey, I have to play this another time.
$1 million a lot of money to you? I still think $1 million is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
It is.
And when people say a lot of money, I think they confuse it with life-changing money. Like a lot of times,
It's also life-changing money.
$1 million is life-changing money.
It can be.
It can
What
be.
do you mean?
No, it is. Not it can be. It is.
Today in northern New Jersey, New York, $1 million is not life-changing money.
Not at all.
It's not.
Not even
It
close.
is.
Yes, it is.
$1 million would change my life, and I'm not poor.
And there's plenty of people like Parks. $1 million.
Okay. Let's talk about this, right? So there's what? There's 1, 2, maybe 4 of them in the room. I bet you Joe Budden has to be the richest person in that room because obviously he was a rapper and he's done a lot of deals and all that good stuff. And he's the one insisting that $1 million is a lot of money. It is, in fact, a life-changing money. He's the one insisting. And these other people in there are like, no, it can be. It can't. What do you mean it can be? The lady there says, oh, it can be. No, it's not. It can be. It is a lot of money. It is life-changing money for anybody, anywhere in the world. Whether you're in California, whether you are in what was it? He said Northern New Jersey, New York. It doesn't matter where you are. $1 million is a lot of money, right? I bet you Joe Budden is the richest. Hey, I'm not yelling at them, right? I have to bring my tone, my voice down. Okay, let's start afresh. $1 million is a lot of money. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. $1 million is a lot of money. Whether you're in New Jersey, Northern New Jersey, as the other dude said, or whether you're in New York, or whether you're in California, wherever you are, $1 million is life-changing money. It will change anybody's life. Let's do some Googling here, right? I don't know, the average person in America makes roughly $40,000, $50,000. And you're telling me you give that average person in America, right, $1 million, you haven't changed their life? What do you mean? Like it can be. It is indeed, in fact, life-changing money. That's what it is. I bet you these other people on that panel, saying, oh, it can be, it could be, it can be, it can't. They probably don't have $1 million right now sitting in their bank accounts. And you're telling me it can be. Oh, it can be. It is. It is life-changing money. It is life-changing money. It's insane how people, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I'm not in their pockets or whatever, right? But $1 million is a ton of money. It is, in fact, a ton of money. I think I have the post here from Worldstar. I'm going to share my screen with this one and see what other people, if maybe I'm just the broke one, right? Maybe I'm just the one that's broke, right? Maybe I'm just a broke one. Let's see what other people are saying about this same comments from these guys. Talk about it can be. What do you mean it can be? It is, in fact, indeed life-changing money. That's what $1 million is. What do you mean, man? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Okay, he says, if it ain't life-changing, send me that ticket, right? Right? $1 million is life-changing. It is. I'll pay my debt and get a Honda CR-V. The rest goes for investments. Absolutely. This is what a smart person would do. If you can't quit your job, it's not like, stop playing with me. What do you mean? The average person in America doesn't earn $1 million a year. The average person in America doesn't earn $1 million a year. It's like less than 10% of Americans make over like 6 figures. Let's talk about 6 figures, right? Less than or about that, 10% make 6 figures. And when you start doing the numbers of the 6 figures, right? When you say $250,000, the number keeps going down. The number of people who make $250,000 and above in America is not a lot. It's going to be in the range of maybe 7 to 5% of Americans, right? And then when you go even farther, say $500,000, right? The number keeps going down. It keeps shrinking. And you're talking about life-changing. What do you mean life-changing? Not a lot of people make $1 million. The people who make $250,000, right? It's going to take them 4 years to make 1 million. And you say it's not life-changing. What do you mean? Then what's life-changing to you? It's ridiculous. For those who say $1 million is not even enough, you definitely have bad and expensive habits and things to do. Absolutely. It doesn't depend on the person. We're talking about the average person here. Jay-Z doesn't need $1 million from anybody. He's made it already. If you give it to him, he's going to take it though. For sure. He's going to add up, right? Could, but definitely absolutely. Most definitely world changing. Who are these people? That's how I feel too. Baltimore 2 Raw. That's how I feel about them. Talking about it is world change. It's not even life change. It's world changing. Who are these people? They don't even have this. If you look deep now, they don't even have this $1 million sitting in their pockets, right? Or in their bank accounts, right? Somebody could be. It can be. Stop playing with me. Hey man, I don't know, man. I don't know if these guys are just trying to be braggadocious or anything like that, right? But I think it's just ridiculous. I think it is, absolutely. I think it is for sure. But anyway, we're gonna end this one and move to the next story here because it's getting me a little bit irritated, right? You can tell. I brought my voice down a little bit and then I went up again. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, man. But anyway, hey, listen, we're gonna move to some football updates here. And the only update I have today, by the way, on football would be that the Nigerian team played the Benin Republic team yesterday and we beat them 3-0. And shout out to the boys. Ademola Lookman, he had 2 goals, and then we had Osimhen, who's been in the news lately, you know, about his transfer saga and all that back and forth with his former club Napoli. You know, he scored 1 goal, even though he only played for 19 minutes. He scored a goal, which was very interesting. In 19 minutes, he had 2 shots and 1 goal. That's what you call life changing. That's what you call life changing, right? That's an incredible talent we have right there, you know, in Osimhen. And you know, I'm just gonna recap on the updates. You know, recap on the updates that I gave on his transfer last week. You know, he's had a rough transfer season where I think he would have preferred to leave Napoli and join a team in the Premier League, but unfortunately that didn't happen. And then he signed to Galatasaray sometime last week, I think on the 3rd of September or so, because their transfer window is still open, by the way. So he signed to them, and he's become the most expensive player in the league so far, you know. But before I start there, I'm just gonna start saying what his accomplishments are. I just want to give a very factual critique to all the saga that has been going on, because I've watched a lot of interviews or people have opinions on how his transfer could have gone better and all that good stuff. So here's my honest opinion about Victor Osimhen's transfer and why I think he should take some accountability in this situation and hopefully do better, you know, moving forward. And also, we have other Nigerian stars who are coming up or who are already up there. I hope you learn from the situation too, and you know, and do better as far as you know, representation, because this whole thing is happening because of poor representation from Osimhen, you know. But anyway, let's look at Osimhen's accomplishments so far. Osimhen, by the way, he's 24 years old, and he within these 6 years, I think he started playing in 2017 professionally in maybe France or somewhere in Belgium. Maybe he started playing professionally in 2017, so he's been around 6-7 years in the football business, right? He's become the most expensive. I need to drink some water. My throat is drying up. He's become the most expensive African player ever, right? Ever. The deal he signed with Napoli was 100 million euros. That was the most expensive. That was the most amount any African player has been bought so far. Record. No other African player. He's also been the 2020 Prix Marc Vivien Foe. I don't know how to say it. I'm butchering that name. I'm sorry. But so he pretty much means the best African player in the French league. Osimhen has been the best African player in the French league. This was when he played for Lille, you know, Lille Football Club in France, right? He was also the Lille's player of the season for 2020. This is Osimhen still. In 2020, he was the best player in Lille, right, in France. He is the highest scoring African player in Serie A with 47 goals, overtaking George Weah's record. George Weah played football way long ago. Osimhen has 47 goals to his name in a season, right? Breaking every record. I'm just trying to list out his accomplishments, right? He also became the first ever African player in history, in the history of Napoli, in the 3-point era, to score in 7 league games in a row. No other African player has done this. No other African player has done this. He's breaking records, right? He's been the African Player of the Year for 2023. And I'm going to say December 23rd. Remember that day, December 23rd of 2023. He was crowned the African Player of the Year. He's helped League One, what's it called? Napoli win their league after 30 years of no league title. He came in there and broke that record and helped them win that league by scoring many goals, obviously, right? Right? He scored 114 goals in his career. And if I include the one he scored yesterday, it's going to be 115 goals in his career in 223 appearances. That's over 0.5 goals a game. It just pretty much means if he doesn't score today, he's going to score tomorrow. This is who Osimhen is. And I've listed out what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Over 10 records or accomplishments that this kid has, done in his very short career. These are crazy numbers that I just listed out, right? So shout out to Osimhen. He's doing great, and that's why obviously the likes of Chelsea wanted him. That's why the likes of Arsenal wanted him. But a lot of things happened in the background that didn't let this happen, right? A lot of things happened in the background. I'm also going to start again in his timeline. Just recap his timeline, how he started his career, right? And how he became this person that we are all yelling at now. Oh, Victor Osimhen, the bad guy, the best African player and all that good stuff, right? He started off in Wolfsburg. Germany. But he didn't do a lot in that season. I think it was in the 2017 season. He didn't do much because they didn't play him. Obviously, he was a youngster. They just brought him in. That's typical of most clubs. They wouldn't play you as much because they have other stars in there that are going to play, right? So he didn't do anything much. But the next year, he was loaned to Charleroi in Belgium. And he appeared 36 times and he scored 20 goals. 36 times and he scored 20 goals in the 2018-2019 season on loan to Charleroi in Belgium, right? Lille bought him for the next season, 2019-2020 season. And in there, he scored 13 goals in 25 domestic games, and in all competitions, he scored 18 goals. He became Lille's player of the season for 2020. Right? And then he won the best African player in the French league for that season. We had Mbappe there that season. Obviously, Mbappe is French or whatever, right? But we had Mbappe in that league in that season. Osimhen was scoring goals, not looking back, scoring goals and breaking records, right? For the season of 2020-2021, right? That's when Napoli swooped in and paid 70 million euros for him. And that made him the most expensive African player of the ever. 70 million euros. Great investment. Because what did he do? He helped them win a trophy that they hadn't won in over 30 years. Right? That's what that investment brought for them, right? In the first season with Napoli, he scored 18 goals in all competitions. Crazy numbers still, right? But then, things started going south. This is where things started going south, right? In August of 2023, Osimhen was racially abused. on team, like on the field, and even by his own club. The Twitter handle of his own club had a very racially motivated video put on their TikTok, where they were calling him coconut and calling him all sorts of names and stuff like that. I'm not going to play that video here, right? I'm not going to play that video here for sure. I'm just giving you all this timeline, so you follow with me and see how his career has progressed, right? He's been scoring goals tremendously, right? Because that's what he was bought for. He's a goal machine, right? That's what he was bought for. But in August of 2023, the racism in Napoli from the fans and outside and all that good stuff was overwhelming, that they even took it to the Napoli's TikTok account. Obviously, a lot of people condemn this. But this is where I don't understand what went wrong. Because in December of that same year, 2023, December of 2023, 23rd of December 2023. Remember, I told you to remember that date. That was the same day he was given the African Best Player award. Osimhen, in his best wisdom, decided to renew his contract with Napoli. This, I've been speaking out on this. I mean, I've talked about this on the Bia Palo podcast, where I also have a channel there as well. Me and my partner, we talk about sports as well, right? This, I think, was the biggest mistake he made in his career so far, by renewing this contract with Napoli, right? He has an agent, and this is why I say representation really matters in the business of whatever business you're in. Obviously we're talking about the sports business for this one, right? But representation matters a lot. His representative here, or his agent here, is Roberta Calenda, or Calendar. I don't know how that name is spelled, right? But let me do you one favor here and share my screen. What I'm going to do here is look up who this person is. Roberto Calenda. I'm going to look who this person is. Boom, boom, boom. 1 second. Just 1 second. Okay, my internet is choosing or deciding to be slow today. Okay, I can't find exactly what I need with this one. However, Victor Osimhen is the biggest name on this guy's list of players he signs. The other people, I was going to find the other people who he who are signed to this Roberto Calenda, right? I think it's this one, transfer market. There we go. I think it's this one. Let's see. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And I'm going to share this screen real quick. This is Roberto Calenda's roster. This is roster, the people he has signed to him. Victor Osimhen, obviously. Juan Jesus. Listen, I'm not a very big football person, right? So I don't know who this person is. But what's this person worth, right? 2.5 million euros. It's important to look at these numbers. It's very important to look at these numbers. Gerard Yipis, forgive me if I'm not saying your name correctly. Again, 2.30 million euros. And then he had Maicon. Maicon was a legend. He's no longer playing. But these are the people that he represents. These are the people that he represents. Osimhen is the biggest. in this list. And there's nothing wrong with, working with someone who doesn't have a lot of big people on the roster. But here's the thing. If you are Victor Osimhen, and you are Victor Osimhen, right? The right thing to do, or the smartest thing to do, would be to go for representation that fits your status. Not just the status now, that has the broad and wide experience to mitigate any type of situations that comes your way. This is how I feel, right? This is how I feel. Again, I'm not a sports agent, but I would think it would be the smartest thing to do, because you wouldn't see Cristiano Ronaldo or someone like Messi or someone like even Mbappe himself going for someone who is naive, who doesn't know the business as much. Someone who commands respect in the business of sports, right? I don't think a very smart agent, football agent, knowing the circumstances going on in Napoli with the racism and everything, the back and forth, would allow their client to renew a contract with Napoli on December 23rd of 2023, when you just have one more year on your contract to end. You sign a new contract with them. I think that was a very bad move. And I say representation matters a lot. If you had a more experienced representative, they wouldn't have let you sign that thing. They would have asked you to do what Mbappe did. Hey, let's wait out your contract. Let's wait out your contract. Even if they don't play for the rest of the season, no problem. Let's wait out your contract. And when your contract expires, you will be a free agent. And then you can command any fee and anything you want to command. That's what a smart representative would do, in my opinion anyway. But then, no, your representative allowed you to sign that contract, and you signed that contract, and here we are today, having this back and forth with Napoli. And the news now is that he's sacked Roberto Calenda, the agent we were just talking about, that he's sacked him. Obviously, that's what you should have done 3 years ago. 3 years ago. But now you've done the right thing. You sacked that dude, right? But when you do the right thing, you should do it all the way down. But you sacked him now. Now you don't have a representative. And now you're brokering deals by yourself. The Galatasaray, the new deal you signed with Galatasaray. Rumor has it that you brokered that deal yourself. Who does that? Who does that, man? Who does that? That's another mistake you're making, my boy. That's another mistake you're making. I think you're making a big mistake again. You know why I would say you're making a big mistake? Because there was a clause on the deal where you had to sign one more year with Napoli. So you signed another year with Napoli. The current contract you had was going to end in 2026. You extended it to 2027. That's a crazy mistake. Like, you're coming out of a mistake and then you're making another mistake. Get a representation. Get a representation or representative. Get yourself a lawyer that understands the business. Get yourself an agent that understands the business, that's been in the business for long and and commands respect. That's what you need, man. That's what you need. Bro, I think I don't know. I'm hoping we're Nigerians and we're rooting for you, that's for sure. But, I don't know who you're listening to. I don't know if you're just doing these things out of emotion, out of your emotions. You're just doing what you think is best, I don't think that's the best thing. That was the best move you made, by brokering that deal yourself and by extending that deal with Napoli for another year. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. Okay, the mistake has been made. What are you going to do next? Another mistake has been made. What are you going to do next? What you need to do next is to get yourself a solid representation. Don't hire someone like me. I don't know anything about football agency. Don't hire someone like me. I'm gonna mess up your career, right? Hey, don't hire someone like me. Go hire someone. Look at the top guys in football. Look at the Messis. That's what you should be looking at, because that's where you are. Your numbers are close to these guys. Yeah, your numbers are not Ronaldo numbers. Your numbers are not, Mbappe numbers. Your numbers are not, these. But you are next to them. You are next to them. So look at who their representatives are. I don't know who they are too. You're in the football world. You should know. Or type it on Google. Google will tell you. Look at who their representatives are and try to get them. That's what you should do, man. That would be the smart thing to do. Man, I'm hoping you turn this stuff around and figure out all this good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hoping, man, I'm rooting for you, man. I'm really rooting for you. I think most Nigerians are rooting for you as well, but you keep making these mistakes, man, your career is just gonna go down the drain. Unfortunately, it's just what it is. And I think Napoli are willing participants in your career going down the drain. But you need a strong representative to go broker your deals. That's my opinion, and I think that's all I have for today on the KachiTV. And I'll see you guys next week. With that, peace.